One time. One time. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Payne. You are never not playing golf with me again. This is it. It's official. Are you kidding me? What's up, y'all? Mitch Rossell here, country music artist, songwriter, and golf enthusiast. And we're here at the Grove Club, the beautiful Grove Club today, where they just had the LIV event in the Nashville area. And so we're gonna play from the same tees. I'm gonna play as a +1 from the same tees, playing it down and see what I can shoot, see how I can compare to these guys that are professionals. All those guys walk the course, right? And so I'm gonna walk the course and all those guys have a caddy. Well, I have a very special caddy today. Really, the roles should be reversed. I'm a +1. This guy's a +6.8. Just won the Tennessee State Amateur. Shot 18 under over 4 days at Tennessee National Golf Club. That is golf in your freaking ball right there. Mr. Payne Denman in the house. Caddying for me today. Payne, thanks for being here, dude.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
No, dude, it's gonna be great. I have no doubt with him on the bag, in my ear, talking through shots, I have no doubt my score will be better than it would have been. So I'm excited for this.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I hope I can help.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get after it. Here we go. The first hole here is par 4, 421 yards. Kind of slopes down to the right. Payne, I think we're probably similar here. I'm going at that bushy tree there with a cut. It's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I agree.
I have a feeling you're probably on the same boat with your game.
Yeah.
Except yours will be probably a little further than mine would.
I don't know about that.
Let's see what we can do here. First shot. And I think I drew it.
It's coming back. Okay.
I think it's in the fairway, isn't it?
I think it might have got all the way down, yeah.
I think so.
Shot. We might
Not
need
bad, not bad. Kind of clip some leaves
to,
here.
we might need to trim those leaves up.
I say I've never done that before. All right, so y'all might have noticed my hat. I've been told like over the last few months, like 5 times by random people that I look like Joaquin Neiman. And so I was thinking, man, maybe if I buy this hat, I could channel a little bit of his game. I don't know. You think it's going to work?
Yeah, I think it might work.
I love the positivity. Yeah. Not making Payne carry the bag today. There's a heat advisory. And but I did want to walk because I want to experience what they experienced walking the entire course. That way I'm, expending the same amount of energy they'd be expending. But I don't want to do that to my boy here, especially after him winning. Like I said, I should be caddying for him, right? So. All right, here we are, found the short grass. So little hang and lie here, Payne. Let's get a distance, what do you say?
Yeah.
Do you want official duties here?
Right,
what are you thinking?
Yeah, I might as well, huh? 149.
49. I mean, that wind, we know it tends to go that way. Do you think it's more hurt or more help, or kind of neither, just dead?
I think it's a lot of cross.
Just straight across?
If anything, there's a little bit of help in it, but yeah, I think it's mostly across.
So you think the 50 club?
Yeah, I would say 45 to 50 club, yeah.
45 to 50 club? It's pretty hot out here today. If there's any help.
It should be traveling, yeah.
I almost feel like wedge because I'd rather be short here. If I go past it and it's leaking at all, it's going to go down off the green.
Yeah, it'll funnel down.
We know how that.
I like the wedge, yeah.
You like wedge?
Yeah.
40 shot and just try to hit it solid?
Ball below your feet, wind left to right. Try and land it 15 feet left of the flag?
Yeah, it's kind of that, kind of the tallest point of the trees, maybe the next little dip in the trees to the right of that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Could be good, Payne.
That looks good.
Just be the distance. Woo, yeah, that's fin high.
Yeah.
That was definitely enough club.
Good shot, good shot.
We'll take that.
Grab this putter.
Thank you, sir. So hadn't had a club in my hand much.
Been working too hard.
Yeah, it's getting in the way of my golf game, dude. It's not okay. So, but yeah, I'll take that. Drive in the short grass. Putt for birdie from, I don't know, 10 feet.
Oh yeah, that's always a good start on the first hole here.
Always a good start. All right, Payne, I got my my trusty 1966 $50. Year my dad was born. So Hopefully it'll bring us a little bit of good luck on some putts
good
today.
luck.
I think I see a little more left in it, but what do you think?
I've got it really straight.
Really straight?
I can see the left. I think it's going to go left off the start.
Thought that it was going to be a lot faster than it was. All right, par on the first.
Yeah,
these things have been tricky lately because they look so dried out.
Yeah.
They look like they're going to be so fast. All right, Payne, this is the hole that's kind of been in my mind as we were leading up to this video, because this is a par 5 for us usually here at the Grove, and they turned it into a par 4, and it wasn't like it was a real short par 5.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was a gettable par 5, but the green is really tough. There's a big ridge in the middle. If you get left and the pin's on the bottom, you can't hardly stop it, right?
It's tough, yeah.
And then getting it on that top level, anytime the pin's up there, it's always, to me, it plays really tough.
It's not easy either, yeah. Yep.
I mean, I can't hit it a whole lot better than that.
I would agree. Good shot. Good shot.
Actually, yeah, I'll take that. Whew, it's toasty, man. If you guys are wondering where my golf bag is, I think I mentioned earlier, we're not gonna make Payne carry it. His advice is really why we wanted him here. So Austin's got my bag on the cart. He's driving up ahead of us, and then he's meeting us in the fairway as we kind of stroll along here. Turned out to be a pretty decent drive for me. I'm gonna say, I think it's a front right pin, is that right? 190?
Front right, correct. You got 205 playing up to 212.
205 playing up to 212. A little downwind. I mean, I'm thinking my 5-iron's about a 200 club. Maybe try to throw it a little higher in the air.
I'd say that's a good club for it.
And short's not going to kill me.
Correct.
Right's not going to kill me.
Correct. I would say your miss here would be in that front bunker to the right.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think I'm going to go right at it.
Yep.
Because if anything, you know, my miss tends to be a pull, but I can certainly miss it either way. So, but I think straight at it feels pretty good to me.
I like it.
Sit, 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 sit soft, sit.
Oh yeah.
Payne, that could be pretty good if it'll settle.
It's working.
Oh, it's working a little too much.
I think it's in the back part of the bowl, probably 20 feet. Yeah, that was a good shot there, man.
Thanks, man. I will take it. I will take it. I feel like my ball striking has gotten a lot better, which has always been my weakness. My putting and my chipping were what always saved me. But
yeah, I'd say from the times I've played with you, that's pretty accurate.
Yep.
You know how it is. It's always a shot, like it's a shot here or a shot there that that can, you know, ultimately lead to 4 shots total, and you shoot 76 instead of 72 or whatever it is. You know?
That's exactly right, man. I was finding mine were just all off the tee. Like, actually, my irons, in terms of ball striking, my irons are actually pretty solid usually. I hit it pretty straight. I'm not always going to pure it, obviously, but I hit it pretty straight with the irons, and I don't get in too much trouble. It's off the tee that's killed me, and I worked really hard to. I kind of figured out through a buddy of mine that put me on TrackMan. I figured out it was just a face issue. My path was really consistent and really close to neutral. The problem with a close to neutral path is the face can be, you know, it can be detrimental if it's a little closed or a little open.
Correct.
So just really started working on making sure that face, if I miss it, I want to miss it right.
So
I want to make sure I keep that face more open, square to open, instead of letting it
and
get
eliminated the left side.
All right, that turned out pretty good, man. I mean, 5-iron downwind, you know, it's hard to stop. But I think you were right. If I took the 6 and I miss it at all, this is always just doesn't let it release.
Yeah.
And then I'm chipping. At least I'm putting. It's a little longer putt, but at least I'm putting. All right. I didn't hit a single practice putt, by the way. I felt good about that, though. I felt like it was a good stroke. I hit it solid. I hit it as hard as I wanted to. I just
It's a good line too.
Kind of trying to figure out how fast these greens are, and they're obviously not as fast as they usually are. Ooh, that broke a lot. That broke a lot more than I thought. We got away with it.
It ended up in the center.
Yeah. Where did that start, Austin, from your vantage point? I felt like it started like...
Started ball right.
Really?
Yeah.
God, that broke a lot. We can see where all their divots were on this box here. I like this tee box a lot. One of the main reasons is because it's in the shade. That's probably my favorite thing about this tee box.
I would agree.
I know you're hearing me on that one.
Yeah.
Walking out here today, what you got distance-wise?
173.
73, we know it's downwind.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
15 feet, 20 feet behind it is a heck of a shot.
Yeah. I mean, this is a tough hole because if I miss it, obviously I'm in trouble, but I still think 8. It's like a 163, 165 shot.
Yeah.
If I hit it remotely solid, it should be plenty.
Then it's perfect, yeah.
I would think. And there's probably, what do you think, 10 yards of green short of that flag?
8.
8 yards of green?
It says 8 on.
So 73, and it's downwind.
But I like
as long
downwind.
as I carry
I like it something
65,
cool.
I'm on the green.
Don't move, hole.
Go in the hole.
That will do. That'll do.
We'll take that. We'll take that. About,
this way?
Thanks, dude. I need to start taking Payne with me every time I play, man. Golly, I knew it would rub off.
Make it look easy. It can be a little misleading because, you know, it is based off of course rating, right?
I feel like mine is too. We were talking about that. Like, I'm a +1 point something.
I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. They just think, oh, you're scratch, you shoot par, you play the back tees. It's like, well, technically out here, if you're a scratch, you would shoot what, 76 from the back
Exactly.
tees?
Yeah, exactly. Which is golfing your ball out here.
Yeah, absolutely. And
know?
Not taking anything away from it. I just feel
but
like
you're right. You're right. It's not like they're knocking on the door of the PGA Tour. Or something,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I agree. Handicap system is weird, but you are a +6.8, which is still, even knowing all that. I mean, I've shot some pretty good rounds. You know, I got to close to a +4 at one point before I had kids, and I know that when I was a +4, it was kind of inflated because I was playing easier public courses. There's something mentally that changes when you get on a championship course where the greens are really fast, it's long. You know, there's a lot of trouble, all that stuff. It's
a little more intimidating.
Yeah, there's a mental part of that that makes it harder beyond just the obvious course rating, I think.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to be a almost +7 is just, like, I can't even wrap my head around that. Nor will I ever, more than likely. I've got a line in mind. Let's see if I can hit it there and if it's right. Yes, sir!
Just like you said, catch the right side.
That's right, dude. Spoke that one into existence, didn't I?
Good putt.
Manifested the first birdie. Number 3. We'll take this start, but that's a big but. I've played this golf course a lot of times. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. We're going to take it a hole at a time, a shot at a time.
Absolutely.
Payne's going to help me stay in it mentally, especially considering he just shot 18 under over a 4-day tournament to win the Tennessee State Amateur. He obviously has a strong mental game because I was telling him before we started filming, I am really realizing here lately, I've always known it's a mental game, but I'm really starting to lean into that even more because I've had people look at my swing, you know, teachers, all this stuff, and they're like, of course it's not perfect, but I feel like I should be playing better golf, you know?
Absolutely.
And I think it's right here. It's just in between my
100%.
ears. So I think if I work on that, have a little better golf in me maybe.
Absolutely, man. I think, yeah, it's one of those things, you start seeing it, the better you get physical, right? Yep. You start realizing like there's an extra layer of something that like I'm not factoring in, right?
Exactly.
Your swing can only get so good.
Yeah.
you know, your mechanics, obviously, like there's always stuff you can work on. But yeah, I mean, it comes down to, do you believe in yourself? Like, you know, can you get it done out here versus, you know, hitting good shots on the range?
All right, y'all, we got the Unknown Golf app, which has become just one of my favorite apps that I have in my phone. As much as I love to play, not only can you do all your own scoring, it does everything, games between other people. You don't have to be playing in the same group with somebody. They can be keeping their score while you're keeping yours. It tells you what you owe them, what the standings are. It does everything for you. It goes all the way up to the club level. You can run tournaments on it, everything. But here's one of my favorite features. First hole, I made a 4, but I can put in here and track my stats. So I hit the fairway, I hit the green, and I 2-putted. Didn't have any of the other stuff. Go to the next hole. It actually played as a par 4, so I made a 4. And I hit the fairway, I hit the green, and I 2-putted. Technically it'd be a par 5 and 2, but we're playing obviously this event comparable to the LIV guys. So number 3 was par 3, and I made a 2 on that one. Hit the green and 1-putted. So you can see what I mean. It's simple stuff, but just the stat tracking is really cool on this thing. So Unknown Golf, gotta check it out. Now obviously I may not get it there.
Right.
Fading this into a draw wind, but even if I end up with a chip shot, it's still
a good spot.
Gives me a decent chance.
Absolutely.
At making a birdie. Payne, that's got a chance. I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, it does.
Nope.
Easy.
Yeah, I think you could see the wind just fighting it, you know?
That's still good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Absolutely.
I'll take that. Are you a glove guy on these short game shots or no glove?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Inside of 50 yards,
me
always heard that, you know, there's not better feel than your bare hands, right?
Agreed.
You're not worried about the club slipping or sliding out of your hand, so, you know, I don't know. I heard that a long time ago. It kind of stuck with me.
Yeah. What about bunkers?
Same deal. I mean, if it's more than 50 yards, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, just to make sure you don't lose any grip, especially in the summer.
That's right.
What is your play here? You just kind of barely open in a 60, hitting it kind of, you know, middle back of the stance, trying to check it at the front of the green, or what are you thinking?
I always feel like the percentage shot on short game, right? So I would try and land this, I'd say a yard, maybe 2 max on the green.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, leaving it short to me is the right play because you got an uphill putt. I don't know if that's what you're seeing.
Yep, short or left of it would leave you an uphill putt.
Okay, I'm gonna try to land it exactly. We're seeing the same thing. Let's see if I can do it. Not bad.
All right, yeah.
Not bad. Landed it just short of where we wanted it to, but I left it short of the hole. We got what, 4 or 5 feet for birdie?
4 or 5 feet for birdie.
Okay. Woo!
But
I pushed it a little bit. We got away with it.
It does try to straighten up.
That's 2 birdies in a row.
Very nice.
We'll take that, man.
Absolutely.
We'll take that. We are going to ride the cart because these guys shuttled. There's a huge walk between 4 and 5. So we're going to go get on the cart and we could use it because it's hot out here. We're going to go to number 5, which is a really tough par 3. See if we can keep this thing going this direction because I'm liking what's happening right now. Let's keep it going.
That's right. Roughly like 200 here. I was shooting the front just out of curiosity, but to the
flag's got to be 215 right there.
Yeah, 215.
I don't know. I'm kind of in between because they played it. They didn't play it much further than like. No, that's probably good. About 215, because I think there was one day they played it like 220, 225. Yeah. But then there was another day they played like 195. So this isn't necessarily between them, but it's as close as we're going to get, because if I go all the way up there to that middle pin, it's probably going to play a little too short.
Yeah.
So 215, we got some right to left wind.
Correct.
I'm going to say, here's what I've been doing on this hole that has finally started working consistently for me. Because I am comfortable hitting a draw with my irons, whereas with my driver I'm not as much. But man, I'm not joking. I've been aiming like where the grass gets dark over there, like where the brown spots are. That's where I've been aiming and just drawing it in. And just taking a little less club because I know it's going to release a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like 6 may not be enough. I still like I probably need 5 because it's, I mean, it's a 200 club if we're 215.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not drawing. I hit it really good, but it's not drawing. Get away from that tree. All right, it got away from the tree. It's not gonna be the easiest shot. 2 under, and if we were playing this course as it says on the card, I'm 3 under right now.
Right.
Through 4 holes because I've barely even, but that's probably why I am, because I don't have any expectations right now.
Absolutely.
You ever feel like that? You feel like when you haven't played,
oh yeah,
you play better sometimes?
100%, it's
You're
powerful.
Like, yeah, because you're just like, I just need to relax today because I'm not gonna, if I play poorly, it's not like I should expect to not play poorly, you know?
Typically you don't have any habits or thoughts and you swing freely.
Yeah, that's a good point. I've got a good lie. I've got green to work with. Are you thinking like a mid-flight, something just landed on the green? Just in front of the green?
I would say maybe a little higher, honestly.
A little higher?
And land it, you know, I would say shift your target to try and give yourself some room. Don't try and get cute with it, right?
Yeah, just try to get something
2-3 yards on.
Okay, so to go higher for you, are you widening your stance or are you just opening the face and swinging a little bigger?
Mostly opening the face,
okay.
Ball touch more forward, and
okay.
Yeah, it's accelerating.
Sit. Sit, 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 sit. I'll take that, dude. I'll take that. I'm putting.
It's a good shot.
Not an easy shot from over here.
No. You have to, there's no way to not land it on the downslope.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's true, man. It's really not. You'd have to put a heck of a lot of spin on it to land it up there near the hole. Pushed it the whole way. I knew I did. I was hoping it would break more than I thought. All right, Payne, bogey on the 5th, which is a tough hole.
Absolutely.
Did the best I could, gave myself a look, just hit a bad putt. And now we're getting into some serious teeth of this course, especially with the wind blowing the way it is today. We were talking about it earlier. Usually this time of year, the wind doesn't blow nearly as hard. It's usually spring or fall through spring, right? Probably off the center right side, like the right side of the green side bunker.
Correct, starting it there.
Start point there with a little fade.
I like it.
Oh man, that's not gonna hurt me too bad though, I don't think. Just stay off the path. Yeah, I hit that really badly.
No harm.
So we're gonna have a long way in. Well, this was on purpose, dude. I did this. This is the only shady spot on this hole.
Yeah, well done.
So I just picked over here. See, I even gave myself a good lie. It was all by design.
It's a great lie.
So, you know, just want to make that known.
198.
198, okay. I called it, 5 iron, into the wind. May not get there, but the next club I have is a 2 iron or a 7 wood, and I just don't want to throw it up in the air with this wind.
Correct. And if it doesn't get there, that's no trouble.
It's not the end of the world. Where's the pin?
It's 13 on, dead center.
Oh man, that could be good, Payne. Oh yeah, I'll take that all day on this hole. 1.5 cups, 2 cups in that area. But what do you think? I mean, am I reading too much into that? You think it's gonna kind of hang up there a little more?
I like where you're at. I think if anything, a touch less.
Okay, so maybe the 1.5 cups or a cup or something?
Yeah, I'm kind of a cup.
Okay, cup?
1.5 cups at the most.
Okay. Stay up. I just needed to hit it, Payne. I think that was the line.
Tracking, yeah.
I think it died left because I just didn't hit it.
That was,
Man, they're just a lot slower than they usually are. I can't seem to get my head wrapped around it. So we kind of walked back here without thinking. I've got the driver downwind here. Even from these back tees, I almost flirt with hitting a 4 wood or even like a 2 iron here, but just because getting it on this green, especially downwind, is so difficult. But what do you think? I mean, you think I should just let it eat, just go at the bunker with a fade?
Yeah, I think you're driving it well. I got no problems with that.
Okay, all right.
You know, and you can, you hit a good solid one out there. I mean, you can definitely, you know, whether it stays on the green or not, you've got definitely an opportunity to hit it on too.
Yeah, yep, I like it.
Absolutely perfect.
That should be good, right?
Mm-hmm. Swing.
All right, what do we got here?
To the flag. 240.
240 downwind.
You've got 228 to cover the bunker in line with the flag.
It's kind of between clubs for me. A 7-wood is, if I hit it solid, is going to carry stock somewhere between 225 and 230. So downwind, it's probably going to be too much.
Yeah.
And then 2-iron's not going to, it's going to be too low, it won't stop. 5-iron, I don't think I can hit it. I could go with the left bunker with a 5-iron and should have plenty to carry that corner. I don't know.
Be 207, 210, 207 to
carry?
Cover. Yeah.
So that's even pretty risky, because if I mishit it, that wind's gonna push it down.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I think you gotta.
You think I choke the 7-wood and try to hit a kind of a high cut and not take some off of it?
I like that a lot.
Let the wind take it in. If I'm short or long, it's not tragic.
Because it's your higher option. Yeah, short or long is fine to this flag.
It usually spins pretty good too, so it will stop, but obviously downwind, it doesn't matter what I'm hitting, it's still gonna have a hard time stopping from any sort of long distance. So
correct.
But if I put a little extra spin on it, hit a cut off that left edge of the left bunker, if I end up pulling it or hitting it straight, I'm fine.
Correct.
If I overcut it a little, I'm in the bunker right, or in the short bunker. So I don't know. You feel good about that?
Yeah, I do. I think your ultimate target is trying to land it between the two bunkers.
Okay, all right. Yeah, looks like I might have overcut it. Sit on the back of the green. Sit on the back of the green. Up, bunker, I believe.
Yeah.
So that actually turned out pretty good.
Plugged, yeah.
It plugged?
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it's that soft. I probably would have been on the green if it had been a little firmer there.
Interesting.
So, all right, Payne, you've played a lot of USGA rounds. What's my ruling here? What do I get to do?
So you'll get to...
I get relief from this anyway, so even if I wasn't plugged, I get relief
correct,
from this.
yeah,
drain.
you would have two different types of relief.
No closer to the hole, right? So
yep.
I would come to my nearest point of relief, which would be... Does the actual slope of this count as part of the relief?
Not technically. It's more just your stance.
So I would go here?
Yeah, and then you would get a club length from right here.
I'll take that.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Go edge if you're hitting it soft, but I kind of like the firmer right center.
Right center, okay.
There we go.
I just
routine 4.
Yeah, I mean, that worked out really well.
Yeah, it did.
The back tees, I mean, I usually play blacks or silvers here. I haven't played the blacks in a while because I just haven't been playing much, and I just don't want to punish myself. But I'm reminded every time I play them, like things that I like about them. It kind of frees you up, like we were talking about. And being able to go ahead and swing away at that 7-wood just felt good to not have to try to guide something, you know.
Correct. Yeah.
So yeah, really
absolutely.
Nice.
It depends. Yeah. If you hit one good that kind of cuts through the wind, I think you can
possibly could.
But even if you do, that's not terrible.
It's not tragic. Yeah. I definitely want to play a cut here. It's a really hard hole. Visually, I do think from back here it is easier, but it's still not an easy driving hole.
No.
All kinds of hazard and junk left. Everything basically from your view, center and left of center is hazard from any view back here. Just like that.
Yes, sir.
Take that all day.
Good shot.
It's gonna be a long way out. I mean, at least, you know, for this hole, but we got a lot of wind in our face. All right, what we got here, I'm gonna guess, looks like a front pin. I'm gonna guess 43-ish.
Yep, that's, wow. great guess.
Was that pretty close?
It's 43.
Are you serious?
So yeah.
That was,
hey,
wow. I knew it was going to be in the ballpark. But
don't even need the rangefinder.
I did not expect to get it on the nose. Okay.
And yeah,
maybe that's a sign of what's to come here. I don't know if that's going to get there. Caught it a little funny.
Go.
I think that's in the bunker.
Bunker, yeah.
Not tragic. I saw something the other day that I thought was really fascinating, and it made me feel better about myself. So there's a teacher right now. His name's pretty hot because he's been coaching Victor Hovland, Joe Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Familiar with Joe Mayo?
Absolutely.
Joe is very brilliant, and he was saying on his social media that he had a PGA Tour pro, I believe. It was a pro for sure, someone playing for a living. And he was on the range, and he was noticing his angle of attack with a 7-iron was consistently like 7 to 8 degrees down, something in that range.
Mm-hmm.
And he just thought, man, well, this is the problem, you know. It's pretty steep, but they were into the wind. And he asked me, he said, hey, are you trying to hit a certain kind of shot? He goes, no, just a stock 7-iron. And so Joe didn't say anything what he was doing, but he took him down to the other side into the range where it was downwind. He said, okay, I just want you to take the same swing. Mm-hmm. His attack angle was 4. I mean, right around where it's supposed to be every time. And I found that so fascinating.
Absolutely.
You know,
the subconscious of just hitting into the wind versus being downwind. Right?
Yeah, dude.
It changes how you swing it, even when you're not meaning to, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, that's a great point.
If it's happening to him, it's probably gonna happen to me pretty bad.
Yeah.
So. Oh, it tried to check. It just didn't quite grab as much as I wanted it to.
Just rolled out, yeah, not bad.
It had some juice on it. I felt it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey,
this is nice.
This is my job most of the time.
This is really nice.
I think that's very good. I've had the putt several times, and it seems like from over here it doesn't break as much right to left as you think. So that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see if we're right. This grain, hopefully we'll hold it up a little bit. Well, I hit my line. I was looking at a spot. I went right by it. I guess it just broke, maybe just a hair more.
A hair more, yeah.
Tough hole. This is a long golf hole, and it's windy. This is gonna be probably my biggest test so far.
All that you want and more.
Yeah, number 2 was a big test, but it was downwind. This is probably gonna play even longer, even though the yardage marked is obviously not as long. I think it's what, 450, 440, 450 back here? 470. Woo! Into the wind, so probably play more like 530 when you factor in wind off the tee, or maybe 515, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there, definitely 500.
When you factor in wind off the tee and wind on your second shot, I need to hit a good drive here, and I still may have a 7-wood into this green. It's gonna be
long.
Yeah, it's gonna be really long today. Yeah, I'll take that.
Good shot.
I don't know how far out we're gonna be, but I hit it good. So what more can you ask for, right? All right, I haven't shot the distance yet, but I can tell. I mean, honestly, it's not as far back as I feared it might be, but it is pretty far back. There's just a lot of wind today, man.
A lot of wind.
It is blowing. It's blowing. It makes this place play. What do you think? 3 to 5 shots harder?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just tough.
221.
221. It's a back pin or?
Back pin.
Okay.
So you've got 30 paces on.
Okay, so is that more middle then? 30 paces on, is that more middle or is that back?
It's back. You've got.
Okay, yeah. So it's up on the top ridge.
The depth is 39, so you got 9 behind it.
Man, with that wind, I don't even think I can get a 7-wood there. I mean, it's a 225, 230 club into the wind. It's probably only going to go 215 into this wind. 210.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
I mean, I could hit I've got a 4-wood, or I could hit the 2-iron. I carry that about 220, 225. But it doesn't. The wind doesn't do much to it, you know. So if I hit it solid,
Yeah.
It's gonna.
Yeah, well, typically with a lower lofted club like that, something that goes lower, the wind doesn't touch it.
Yeah, it's not gonna do much. I mean, there's not a lot of spin on that thing. I'm afraid if I hit it solid, it's just gonna fly across the back, you know?
Right.
What do you think, like just a solid 4-wood? It's about a 245.
Yeah, I think it's preference, yeah, maybe choke up on the 4-wood.
Try to hit like the fade a little bit.
The 7-wood that you did on 7.
Okay, I like that. All right. I don't think I'm gonna do that much cut though, because I think this
into the wind.
Yeah, it's a lot of wind right here. This is one of the most exposed parts of the course too, I feel like. What do you think?
I agree, yeah.
I might go ahead and like just try to hit a stock fade, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
And the miss, to me, the miss is left, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with that. There's 4 trees. You see the 4 small trees or 5 trees?
Yep.
I'm gonna go at not the far right, but the one next to it.
Okay.
And just try to hit a stock cut. We'll see.
I like it.
See what happens. Don't fade too much. Stay right there, stay right there, stay right there. Did I stay on? Dude, that's all world. If I stayed on, I'll take that all
stayed on.
day. Payne, you're coming with me to every round I play.
Great shot, man.
I've got to find a way to make more money so I can afford to pay Payne to just play golf with me every day. Oh, dude, yeah, I'll take that all day.
I don't hate a cup, to be honest.
Okay, all right.
I think that's good.
Just focusing on speed here.
Yeah.
We want to get something.
A little downhill.
Get something close if I can. One time. One time. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Payne. You are never not playing golf with me again. This is it. It's official. Are you kidding me?
Man.
All right, Payne, number 10 at the Grove. Usually, I like to play my fade here. It works out perfectly for this hole. But with that wind blowing so hard, we were just playing number 9, which is coming this way. We were going this way on 9, which means for 10 now, the wind is a hard draw wind. So if I hit a cut here, I feel like it's gonna take a lot of distance off of this.
I would agree.
I'm tempted to try to hit my draw, even though I'm not super comfortable with it. I'm tempted.
Tempted? Yeah.
I'm tempted.
There's always that temptation, right?
But at the same time, it's like it's not a super long hole.
Correct.
It's probably just a better play. Aim it at the bunker, hit my fade.
Yeah.
Lose 10 yards. Okay.
First things first. You know, you want to get the ball in the fairway.
Exactly.
And you don't want to be trying to hit something you're not, 100% comfortable in.
Yeah.
For you, trying to hit a draw to get 10 extra yards,
probably not
necessarily worth it.
See, this is why I'm a few under par right now, because I have a voice of reason here with me.
Just like that.
Yep. Yep, nice. We'll take that. Yeah, it's definitely a little back. I hit it a little thin. I noticed not only do you wear a rain glove as well, right?
Yeah.
Which I had already been doing that. I think Neil Thrasher turned me onto that, and I love the rain glove. But have you noticed something else?
Yeah, it's not strapped. Yeah.
It's not strapped. So what it does for me, and I don't know why you do it, but I noticed you did it. And what it does for me is it reminds me to be loose.
Yeah.
Because I tend to overthink out here. I tend to get tight. And when I do that, it makes me feel like it's just kind of like casual. Everything's casual.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna strap my glove. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the kind of subconscious reminder, and like you're looking down at it right. You can feel it. It's not tight.
Right.
So I don't know what your reason is, but I totally stole that from you.
I think there's probably a little bit of that in there. I think the main reason I started doing it is due to using a rain glove, and you can use them forever, right?
Yeah, they're awesome.
They last forever.
Yep.
And I started doing it because I think one time the Velcro started wearing down a little bit, and it came unstrapped like during my swing. Ooh. And this was like, I didn't play as much at this point, and I'd probably been using this glove for a year.
Yeah.
So the Velcro's worn off, and glove comes unstrapped during swing, and I was just like, and at that point, I think sometimes I didn't even strap it anyway.
Yeah.
So from there on, I don't think I've strapped it since.
Yeah.
It was just like in the back of my head, in the back of my mind always, and it was just kind of like,
I'm not going to give it a chance. Yeah. I'm not going to give it a chance to mess up my swing.
But it does. It feels freer.
Yeah, it does, man. It's just nice and loose. Man, I love it. So if you struggle with what I struggle with, maybe give it a try. Channel your inner Payne. Considering the wind kind of turned into us here, it's not as far back as I thought. I should have probably around 135, I would think.
Yeah, let's see how good you are this time.
Yeah, I might even say 30, 32.
28 playing 31. So once again,
pretty close.
You're pretty spot on.
28 playing 31 and really playing like 45 probably.
Correct.
That's a lot of wind, and somehow like we're standing on the tee, it should have been maybe going this way, but this place just has a way of making it always into you.
Always,
somehow,
yeah, somehow,
no matter what direction you're going. Man, that's really, really hit well.
Good flight, good shot.
I'll take that all day, dude.
Looks like a good number.
Man,
yeah.
Got some good shots today, dude.
You're
shots.
You're talking it into existence.
I am, man. I'm telling you, this has been fun. I hope it continues.
Absolutely.
I feel like this always breaks a decent bit. It's obviously everything's going to drain that way if you pour water on the screen. But this middle part of the green, though, to me is the least breaking part. Up there it breaks a lot. Down here it breaks more, but I feel like right here it's not.
This would be the flattest part, I would say. But
I mean, obviously me not trying to kill it. I mean, I'm seeing, somewhere in this area,
Yep.
Oh, it didn't do it. Just didn't do it, man. All right.
I could see that happening, but
yeah.
You also notice how when it got by the hole, it did go more.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes that's just how it is.
Too, this green looks like it's in better shape as far as like I don't see the aeration marks in this one, so it just might not be rolling as if it's hitting bumps and the grain, it may be taking it more. I don't know, but I hit a good putt. I mean, I hit my line.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can't be too mad. So we have a bear of a golf hole today. This wind has kicked up. I mean, I'm gonna say, what do you think that is, Payne? I mean, it's at least 15.
At least 15.
Maybe closer to 20. It's 630 from back here, I think.
Yeah.
630 yards.
Longest hole in the course.
Dead into the wind.
Yeah.
Probably playing between the first shot, second shot, and third shot. I'm gonna say 680.
Yeah. It's a long way.
I hit it good. Let's see if it gets there. Nope, not even close. You can get the rangefinder, but I think I need to hit all I got.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking maybe either like DOD or 2-iron. Because I feel like 4-wood's just gonna get up in the air too much.
Right.
I mean, it's humming right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it over the mics, but I mean, the trees are really moving. I don't know.
Keep something relatively below the tree line.
I've got a pretty good lie. I mean, I could play the cut driver off the deck, which is gonna probably go the furthest, which may be the play just because it gives me the best chance of having a short wedge in my hand.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If you're comfortable with it.
I'm pretty comfortable with that usually. Yeah. Now I say that I'm probably gonna duff one, but no, I'm gonna hit this good.
Yeah, I think
just got to focus on hitting down on it,
I think it's the play.
Yeah, the 2-iron wouldn't be bad either, but
just leave you longer in.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the
same shot as the 9-iron you just hit on the last.
Yeah, exactly. Exact same shot. Take the 40 club, choke down, 3/4 swing.
Yeah.
Try to play it 30. Got the face a little closed, but I think it's going to be okay.
It's fine.
It's a little left of where I want it to be. Got the, I've never been one to really buy into all the like putter technology as far as the stability shafts. I mean, I just kind of thought it was a racket, to be honest with you. But I put this UST Mamiya all-in shaft in here to try it, and man, it was like, I couldn't believe the difference that I felt immediately. It just feels like it's so stable. Like no matter where you hit it on the face, it just goes straight. It goes where you want it to go. The longer putts, if I miss hit them a little bit, I'm not losing as much speed, I feel like. It's just really killer. I don't see much more than a cup to me, but the grain is going this way. And if it's going slow, I could maybe see what you're saying. Like maybe there, like cup and a half maybe.
Yeah.
But it's all speed, right?
It is all speed.
Oh, I see it. I feel like I see it more up here though.
Yeah. You can see like the slope on the right affecting it a little bit.
Let me ask you this. Like for me, if I'm gonna trust a reed, I always trust the lower reed. And it's not always right, but I feel like it's more right than it's not. But what do you think about that?
Yeah, it maybe depends on the putt.
Okay.
On something like this, kind of like what we said earlier, that when it's fast, you typically want it going toward the hole, right? So I would err on the high side.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's
just because if it gets low, like it's running away from it, right?
Yep. See what I mean though?
Go.
It's just so crazy how that used to be. You couldn't keep it on the green.
I know.
I can't make myself hit it. I've done that every time I've been here.
Yep. Putt.
We'll take it.
Tried to break.
I'll take a par into that wind from 630-ish.
Yeah.
And you guys can see the flag. We're down in a hole behind trees and it's still blowing the flag that hard. So it's, that's a good par for me. Number 12 at the Grove, which visually for me, I don't love this hole. You can probably guess why.
Not as appealing to a fader.
Not appealing to a fader. You got trees hanging out over the left side. You have a very, very narrow window for a fade because if you hit it right at that, you're gonna go in the bunker. Oh man, left it to the right. If you're gonna go over there, go.
Go if you're going.
Go. Got a little quick on that one, Payne. It's not going to kill me though.
That's gonna be all right.
All right, Painter, that actually turned out, because of this slope, I got a break and it came kind of back down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can see the flag, I'm not blocked out. Obviously, again, missed it pretty bad, so further back than I could have been, but hey, good miss, short grass, probably a 9-iron in, 8-iron at the most, I would think, with that wind. You going flag here?
I mean, maybe 5 feet left of it,
okay.
But for the most part, yeah.
Settle, right there, settle.
Now you're moving along nicely.
Let's get another birdie here.
Here we go.
I actually do not see much in this. From over here, I see a lot more. Like from over there, I didn't really see anything.
I've got it really straight, man.
Yeah?
With the wind going left to right.
Yeah, the wind's with us, so it's gonna be kind of holding it up probably. Oh, it turned. Looked like it turned more than I thought. I don't know.
Might have.
Or I might have pulled. I don't think I pulled it though. Yeah, so just turned a little more.
It's a weird one, man.
Yeah, it is a weird one.
95.
95. Downwind. I mean, I'm thinking like 7. Teed up. Tee up 7, if I hit it solid, it's going to carry about 76 to 79 in that range.
I think it's just a good solid one.
Yeah. Oh, I did not hit that well at all. I hit that really, really bad. Really bad. Wow. That was like close to the S word, I think. All right, that was struck really badly, but hey, I was due, man. I've hit a lot of good shots today. Well short here on this one. Not the greatest lie to try to slide something under.
Sitting down just a little.
Yeah, but I've got some green to work with. I mean, I'm thinking like a fairly high shot because it's downwind and needs to hit soft, right?
Correct, yeah.
Just got to really be patient with the swing here with this lie. So I'm just gonna try to hit the same shot on number 5, kind of.
Yeah,
exactly. Throw it just onto the green, let it release. That's the plan. Oh, caught it a little bit foreheady, but I caught enough of it where I actually got some spin on that.
Yep.
Should have listened to Payne. Oh, bogey. All right, tough bogey there, especially on a hole that's not the toughest hole, but it happens.
It's all right, it happens.
Let's get it back right here. It's a gettable par 4. I really like this hole. Kind of like 12, where I didn't like the hole. I'm sure you can guess why I like this hole.
Suits the fade.
Suits the fade.
Yeah.
I like to tee it down, kind of start it between those 2 smaller trees there left of the bunker.
Yep.
And just peel it back in the fairway. That's the plan, at least. Something like that.
Mm-hmm. Good swing, dude.
That should be pretty good, I think.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna throw a yardage guess here. I'm gonna say 109.
109.
Where's the flag? Is it more? I can't tell. The depth perception's a little off here. Oh, it's a little more back. Yeah, 109. No?
127.
Golly, I was way off. I'm going backwards. I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead.
I definitely it's a little more comfortability. I would say it's a 9-iron or a pitching wedge, right? That's your only 2 options. But which shot feels better? I mean, do you feel, you know, I know you just said the 9-iron feels like it's just going to go long, but
maybe I could just really take a short swing with it. I just don't know how to. I don't practice those. I don't practice anything, but
right.
Definitely don't practice those or hit those very often. So I don't know if that's like a tendency to push it, tendency to pull it, you know, whatever. Is neither an answer? Because I don't feel good about either.
If that's the case, then you know I would lean toward just hitting something full and hitting it solid.
Okay.
I
like
if you're
that.
a little indecisive.
You're a little short. You still have an uphill putt.
Yeah.
About like that.
About like that.
You called it, dude. This guy's good, man.
Good swing.
Well, you know what though?
You did your part.
Confident. I was confident because, like you affirmed, what I probably already knew, but if I'm here by myself, I don't get that affirmed in my own head. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
And I probably don't hit that shot as well.
You know, sometimes a caddy's job is just to confirm things.
All right. Let's make this putt.
Yeah, got a good feeling about this one.
It's all speed. I mean, I've got it like 3/4 of a cup with just a solid stroke, not dying, not firm. But I could see it not doing that much too.
Yeah. My initial thought was a little less.
A little less?
But
I don't know though.
From back here.
I don't know. The more I look at it, actually.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You think that's about right?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
There we go.
We needed that one.
You were due.
We needed that one.
Good putt.
Walking up on the party hole, number 15, during the LIV tournament, they had this thing, a huge setup. And I think, Austin, if you want to spin around, you can show them the aftermath, man. This is what a setup like that can do, which they'll fix it all. You know, it'll look amazing here before we know it, honestly. They're gonna, I know they'll do it quick. But it just takes its toll. It was a huge structure that went all the way around this tee box, which I think this is the tee box they played, right? So we're gonna be playing the same shot. Kind of a short par 3 here, not much to it. They had grandstands over there too, so pretty crazy. 41.
27.
Golly, I just need to stop guessing. All right, 27, that's the same distance I just had. Oh, it's fading on me a little bit. Oh yeah, dude, I'll take that all day.
Yeah, good shot.
10, 12 feet for birdie.
Yep.
Another really solid, I can't believe how solid I'm hitting it today based on
not
playing. I mean, definitely going left, right?
Correct. Kind of a feel putt right here. I mean, it's all matching the line and pace, right?
Yeah, you could play it up there pretty high if you kind of died, or you could play it, which again tends to be my choice. A little firm, Payne, a little firm for that line. Dang, Mitch, what was that, buddy? Just didn't turn. Wow. That's a tough bogey there. Hit a great shot. 12 feet for birdie. Those are the ones that will haunt you.
Yeah, those are a little tougher to swallow. Driver, or what do you think here?
No, probably not, because we're into the wind. So I just don't think I can carry it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking 2-iron.
It is a big carry. Good swing.
Wasn't dead solid, but I love this club.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that 2-iron, man. It's my fairway finder, and it just goes, especially in the wind. It just doesn't hardly get touched. Slight miss, but man, worked out great. Obviously a fairly short hole. Dead center fairway. I don't know if I want to guess. I've been way off. I'm gonna say 86-ish.
86-ish.
Yeah, maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little more. No, I'm gonna say 86.
I would say that's pretty close. Oh, 90, 98.
98, golly. I've been struggling, man. I've been struggling. A little push, not too bad. Yeah.
A little draw bounce.
Yeah.
Good shot.
That actually worked out pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that's the best leave too.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, uphill putt, should be fairly straight. With that.
So to post around in the 60s today, I'd be so thrilled.
Absolutely.
It's not even funny. Like, I was expecting to shoot. I was thinking even par would be a really good day. You know?
Right.
Okay. This has to go left, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I think it just depends on speed.
It does, yeah.
I think around a cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at.
I like it.
One time, Payne.
Good putt.
Made up for that 3-putt a little bit. That's there,
right.
Buddy.
You had the actual bounce back stat there, so the
so birdie, bogey, birdie. Yeah. I don't ever use a line. I feel like when I put a line down, it just like cripples me. I think I'm just really a feel putter. I've realized that about myself. I've tried the line. I'll have moments where it works really good, but then most of the time I end up struggling with it.
Yeah.
What's your experience been?
Same, exact same. Yeah, I've gotten to where I can use it on shorter putts.
Yeah.
5 feet in, putts that aren't really breaking much. Kind of more for just like a general reference.
Yeah.
But anything that's breaking, it's I'm like you, man. I'm using feel, kind of feeling it at my feet as I'm over it, and
yep.
I feel like the line just never looks right.
Agreed, man.
You're either a linear person or you're not.
Agreed. Yeah, that's me. I don't use a line on my putter, and to me, when I stand over a line on a ball, it looks so wonky.
Correct. Yeah.
Like it doesn't look anywhere close to the hole.
Right.
And then even when I put my putter behind it, I think it's lined up, and somebody will look and they're like, "No, dude, you're not."
Right.
But I can usually, just being somewhat athletic, you look at the line and you go, okay, I want to make this roll end over end, and I can just be athletic and do it. But I feel like I'm so tight over the ball, like it just brings in a lot of stuff I don't like.
Correct, yeah. So, and putting's an art, right? It's not meant to be perfect, and you got to be free, right?
Yep.
You can't
Agreed,
be tight, but
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm the same. It makes me a little more line locked.
Really long par 4 here. Thankfully, I think we're a little bit downwind. We should be. It is the Grove, so I'm not gonna say that for sure. But I can hit all I want here, being back here on these back tees. It's a long way to that ditch. It's just a long hole. Tough green. I'm just gonna try to hit a stock solid drive. Center face.
Yep.
Aim just barely left of center, kind of right of that big tree. Try to hit a baby fade. If it goes straight, if it fades more, I should be fine. And I can't hit it much better than that. So they built some bridges for the LIV event, and kind of wish they'd leave them. I like walking across these things.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I watched Bryson hit a ball in the practice round right here, and dude, I swear I thought he was gonna carry the ditch. Like it just looked like it was never gonna come down. It was so crazy how far he hits it.
And they all have a different gear too when they want it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of maxing out pretty much all the time, but I got to hold the U.S. Open trophy and take a picture with him on 18 green.
Oh, that's nice.
Which was super cool, man.
Yeah.
Just to touch history like that, and really nice guy.
197.
197 downwind. Oh, you're supposed to fade just so that wind won't let it. Oh wow, it still ended up short.
That's a really good leave though.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think that wind's not really helping much.
Yeah.
I didn't hit that. I hit that pretty decent.
If it is, it's just very little.
All right, that's a pretty good leave, man. Pretty good leave.
Absolutely.
I'm not too disappointed with this. Question is, do I take the 50? I mean, it's fairly thin, especially through there. There's not a lot that I feel like is going to do much to the putt. Typically, I don't like putting through this stuff. I don't have very good feel through this as
I would agree most of the time, but that does look pretty thin. It looks like it'll roll pretty true through there.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Dig, 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 dig,
Come on.
dig.
Yep. Good
I'll
four.
take a par on that hole, dude.
Yes.
That's another steal for me. Like
Absolutely.
9. This is not quite as brutal as 9, but
Right.
because it's downwind, but still, it's just a really hard golf hole. Coming up to 18 tee box here, Payne. About to wrap it up. I'm 3 under par. We got a par 5.
Par 5.
Definitely driver. Let me grab the driver. Downwind.
Downwind.
I don't know if I think I can get there in 2. I just have to hit 2 good shots.
I agree. Yeah, I think it's great risk reward.
Yeah,
Good tee ball here gives you a good chance at knocking it on too.
I think a similar strategy to 17, just more of like a down the middle aim. Stay there. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
It's gonna be
the power slot.
Yeah, I don't think I carried it far enough to really get a ton of distance off of that. We got a threesome behind us that's been moving pretty quick. This thing got down here pretty good, man.
Got down here, yeah.
It really did. It usually doesn't hit that hard for me.
Got a nice
I think
bounce.
They're still pretty firm, which I guess we haven't had much rain, so, and it's been hot. But yeah, this is down here for me from the back tees. 238.
You're back. 238.
Let's go! Nailed it on the last hole, literally on the number.
You took a few holes off, but
took a few holes off.
You're
like
back.
way off.
You're back.
A few holes way off.
Yeah.
Like went
That's
to
all
sleep, but hey, I got the last one right. That's all that really matters. All right, we're downwind. 238. I mean, honestly, dude, I think a choke down 7 wood is plenty.
I think
like
so.
a 225 shot, let it hit in the middle of the green and release.
Yeah.
It's gonna carry. I mean, we got slope too. It's a little downhill, so it's probably playing 230.
Well, that is with slope.
Oh, that's with slope.
Yeah.
Okay.
238 with slope.
238 with slope. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Help. Yeah.
Just a stock choke down 7 wood. Sit.
Sit down.
Sit. 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 Settle right there.
Stop.
Stayed up.
Nice.
We'll take it.
That was
Whew.
a yard from.
I was nervous. I was nervous. Looks good. We got a 4th of July party going on here at the Grove, Austin. You want to show the good people? Got a lot of folks up here, and then we got the LIV Club 54. This is like the VIP spot. They're tearing that down. It's pretty unbelievable, man. Like glass doors, everything, and it's just a temporary structure. Pretty nuts.
Legit, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like, I'm seeing like 3 cups, maybe.
Yeah. In here.
You think out that far? Okay.
I think it's roughly in this area.
Okay. I had it a little closer, but I'll trust you on that.
You want to leave it or you want me to pull it?
All right, let's see if I can snug this thing up there. 67 if I make. 68 if I 2-putt. Payne, did I hit it?
Stretch.
I didn't hit it.
Still back up the hill here?
Yeah, back up the hill, inside left.
Good putt.
Come on, baby.
Dude, great finish.
Wow.
You bounced back well.
You just gotta come out with me every time, man. Unbelievable.
Just let me know when.
I cannot believe. 68, back tees, Payne Denman on the bag, kinda. But man, the advice absolutely was huge today.
Well, you hit it where you were trying to a lot too. That helps.
Definitely helps. I did hit the ball surprisingly well today.
Yeah.
Was very pleased with how I struck it. But man, like having that extra confidence from you was huge. So thank you. Thanks for being here. Tennessee State Amateur Champion, Payne Denman, plus 6.8 handicap. The roles should be reversed, but I talked him into it today. He came out and caddied for me. Man, thank you for doing this.
Yeah,
appreciate it,
man. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely. We're here at the Grove Club. I'm Mitch Rossell. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Played it from the same tees, pretty much, that the guys on the LIV Tour played it from out here in Nashville just last week, and somehow shot a 68 as a +1. It's not that I've never shot a 68, but I was not expecting to do it under those conditions. Very happy with how that ended. Don't want to do it again. Don't want to try to top it.
Take it and run.
Do not want to try to top it. Yeah. I'll go with that for sure.